15 months ago, I started the greatest and most difficult journey of my YouTube Zombies career. I set myself the goal of reaching Prestige Master in Black Ops 3 Zombies without ever getting a single kill. No one in the history of Call of Duty within Zombies or multiplayer has ever done this, or to my knowledge, even attempted this, because they realized just how hard it was going to be. Because seriously, it can take most people months or even years to reach Prestige Master regularly with hundreds of hours of gameplay. To complete this challenge, I will have needed to prestige 11 times in total, with each of those prestiges taking 1,375,000 experience for a grand total of 15,125,000. That's a whole hell of a lot of XP, and usually during these grinds, players are helped out massively by stuff like calling card unlocks, round XP bonuses, completing certain Easter eggs, and most obviously getting a hell of a lot of kills on high rounds. So how am I going to make this happen? How am I going to get 15 million XP without ever killing a zombie? Well, it takes a lot of time and some very careful planning. This is the biggest project I have ever done by far. It's taken hundreds of hours of gameplay already, and I'm going to need everyone's support here. Zombies on YouTube is already really struggling a lot, and if this whole challenge flops, then honestly it would crush me so much. So really anything on this video is appreciated. A like, a sub, comment, or anything like that, and also I have something really special planned for the finale, so comment who you'd want me to see invite to a very special game of zombies. Back to the challenge though, when I was first starting this, I played with a friend of mine, and the initial idea that we had was for him to play a high round co-op game together, and we would rack up 1,000 XP per round starting after about round 20. The issue with that being, grinding through rounds was very slow, and it required me to play with people for every single game, and if I was going to play 8, 10, 12 hour days, then that just wasn't going to be possible. And in the 2 hours of gameplay that we spent on Moon, I hadn't even left level 1 yet, so I needed to go back to the drawing board, otherwise this challenge was just over before it even began. And then I kind of had an epiphany. In Black Ops 3 Zombies, you are given 250 XP each and every single time that you open a door. But there's a problem here as well, with most maps having their first door costing 750 points, and with me only spawning in with 500 plus not wanting to accidentally risk killing a zombie, I'm kind of out of luck. Or am I? Because there's actually one map that has a door which costs 500 points, and that's Shadows of Evil. Even better than that though, Shadows of Evil has the Shadow Man. When spawning into Shadows of Evil, he actually appears on a balcony above you, and after receiving your first set of grenades on round 1, if you shoot him, you will be progressed to round 5 and given 1,000 points. If you wait another 12 seconds, you can shoot him again, turning it to round 10 and giving us another 4,000 points. One more wait and it's round 15 with a total of 16,500 points to work with. And this is absolutely 100% the thing that changed this challenge from being just a complete fantasy to being actually possible. The second that I have all of those points, I open up the first door from spawn, head out to the left, and do a loop of the Canals District, opening the 5 doors there. Then I head through the waterfront area, open those 5 doors, and go to the Footlight District and open the 4 doors there for a total of 3,500 XP gained in that match. You don't get XP from the Shadow Man round progression, only the doors, and that kind of sucks, but it was kind of expected. And initially, when beginning this strategy, I was playing on my old PS4, where I would need to load up the game, watch the intro cutscene, complete my match, and then watch another cinematic and do it all over again. The entire process would take me about 4 minutes to play each game, and with me needing to open 5,486 doors in each and every prestige, taking that long to only open 14 of them was unacceptable. I then tried playing on a PS5, and while it was faster and did cut down on load times, I eventually realized that playing on any kind of console was just not going to cut it. For only 1 prestige, it took me 10 real-life days and 17 hours of game time, with me spending 8 hours a day mindlessly resetting and opening doors. That's actually when my comments section came in incredibly clutch for me and told me that there's a much faster way to do this on PC. If you go into your Black Ops 3 control files and add a few lines for fast restart bindings, then I'm able to completely skip any menus and cutscenes. When I want to start a new game, I hit one button and I am back in spawn on round round 1. I can do this for hours, and all the XP that I gain is stacked, so that when I leave, everything I earned is there, and I get to see how much I gain total in that session, which is really nice. With me playing on PC and using the quick restart method, I was able to cut down game times by half, bringing my XP per minute that I was gaining up to 1500 from 850. This is great and all, but we still have almost 170 hours of playtime to complete the challenge. That does save me about 95 hours over playing on console though, so that means the YouTube comments were actually helpful, maybe for the first time ever. And with no other method in sight, I just kinda needed to put my head down and get through those 170 hours. After about a month, I was able to get through 4.5 prestiges on PC, bringing my total level in this challenge up to 6 prestige since I stopped playing on console at prestige 1 level 22. Sadly though, there is another problem. Apparently somewhere along the line, we had actually killed 3 zombies despite no weapons, grenades, or knife kills appearing anywhere in my profile. My best guess is that the zombies all despawn when fast restarting, and when Black Ops 3 does this over the course of thousands of resets, it accidentally killed a few. That's despite me dealing 0 actual damage to any zombies. Keep in mind that zombies don't even spawn in while doing the Shadow Man setup until round 15, so I somehow accidentally killed 3 of them on round 15 with a starting pistol and I just didn't notice it? That doesn't really seem right to me. And because it seemed so improbable, my comments section on the video I posted about that almost unanimously agreed that it was just kind of bullshit, so we would just continue, but with a little asterisk over the challenge. That's also where we ran into the 2 biggest hurdles of the entire challenge. Because I was trying to complete this before Vanguard actually released about a year ago, I burned myself out hard, and when Vanguard sucked, I just had no motivation whatsoever to go back and finish it. On top of that, this is where I began to get targeted. There's a security exploit with old Call of Duty games where people with a certain mod menu can see everyone who's online in Black Ops 3. And because on Steam each person has a unique ID that cannot be changed in your profile, those people can find out who YouTubers or streamers like myself are. With this, they're able to hit one button in this mod menu and crash my game, kick me from lobbies, join my game, all sorts of shit. So for about a year, because someone decided to be a turbo virgin and target me every single time I tried to get on Black Ops 3, I just wasn't able to play. And due to this being a challenge that needed to be played online and me not being able to get past the main menu without getting crashed, the challenge just stalled. Truthfully, I thought I was never going to be able to play Black Ops 3 safely again, or just have it long enough to be able to complete the challenge. It was so frustrating. Luckily, there are community members who have since then developed some solutions to get around this, so with that, I recently decided it was time to give this challenge another go, and this time I've got a bit of help. When adding up all of the XP across the accounts, like I said, I had 6 prestiges worth of XP, meaning that I only need to play 5 more prestiges and I was more than halfway done. But actually that's kind of a lie because I'm a little bit further than that, because completing the Revelations main quest for the first time gives you a boost of 1 million XP, meaning that I basically only need to reach prestige 10 level 15. With that million XP, that shaves off about 6 hours of playtime. Thank God, seriously, that is so clutch. Opening doors is still the fastest strategy for me, and I've been back to grinding now, with me making some progress on it over the last week or so. There's still a long time to go on this, and I need to keep the account secret for now so that I complete it without compromising my security again. But what I will leave you with is the fact that I think I have the most doors open of any legit player in Black Ops 3. Even with modders included, my main account is near the top 2,000 on the in-game leaderboards, and after checking around, there's like nowhere anyone near me that's legit. Like I said though, any love on this is definitely helpful and so appreciated. Now go watch this video of me trying to reach round 50 with only a knife.